sir, you okay? Hello sir, you okay? Can you tell me your name please? Why can't you tell me your name? Okay, is there a reason why you're
You filming me?
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Are you filming me?
Yeah, I am, sir.
Yeah, well, tell me that you're filming me, yeah? Introduce yourself properly.
Okay.
Go on then.
No, I'm just wondering why
Introduce yourself properly.
You going to listen to me?
No, I'm not, unless you introduce yourself
so
properly.
you're detained, okay, for a stop search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
You're joking. You must be joking.
My name's PC Harris.
Hold on. What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
So this is the legal bit.
What information you got to call me a terrorist? What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
I can't explain it until if you overtalk me, okay?
Go on then.
If you let me talk,
I'll overtalk you anyway. Well, go on then.
You, okay?
Go on then, just
that's the legal stuff I need to get out.
Go on then, get the legal stuff out of the way.
I am searching you.
Go on then.
So, Section 43, Terrorism Act.
Who are you?
As I said, I'm PC Daniel Harris from Colindale Police Station.
The speed at which the officer moves to detain the auditor is genuinely shocking. Before even properly introducing himself or carrying out any reasonable investigation, he immediately says, "You're detained for a stop and search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act." This rushed decision shows a lack of basic policing standards. It seems the officer had already made up his mind before the interaction even began. Rather than relying on evidence, he appears to be acting on assumptions, which raises concerns about bias in his approach. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act requires reasonable suspicion that someone is involved in terrorist activity. Simply being present at a public event and filming a building from a public space does not come close to meeting that standard. The officer should have first gathered basic information, explained his concerns, and properly assessed whether there was any real threat or suspicious activity before making a decision to detain anyone.
Searching you, the reason I am going to search you, is because we've been called here by people in security. You're filming a significant parade today for the Metropolitan Police Service.
It's a public parade.
You're also filming buildings.
Is it a public parade?
You're also filming buildings.
It's a public parade, yeah? And I'm on a public pavement, yeah?
Security cameras and gates.
Okay, I'm on a public pavement as well.
So for that reason,
Can't you film in public?
Sorry?
Can you film in public?
Yeah, you can film in public.
Cheers. Well, that's what I'm doing.
However, you are...
And you didn't come and ask me anything. You just come up to me and detain me under a terrorist act. But you haven't... No, but you're supposed to question me and ask me why I'm here. So you're just going to... Just because... Well, filming in public is not a crime.
I've told you why.
Filming in public is not a
So I'm
crime.
going to search you now, sir.
Go on then.
Okay, you are entitled...
Right. No. I'm going to put it down.
I'll put it down on the floor there, sir.
Good policing involves engaging with individuals, assessing the situation, and gathering information before deciding to detain or search someone. In this case, the officer skipped the most important step, communication. A simple conversation with the auditor, asking a few questions and listening to his responses, would likely have clarified the situation without escalating to detention. This kind of approach is not only unprofessional but also concerning. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is intended to deal with genuine security threats, not to be used as a reason to detain people simply for filming in public. Using such powers without proper justification risks undermining public trust and raises serious questions about the officer's judgment.
Can I pick up my camera?
Of course you can, sir.
So go on then, say that again.
I'm alright, thank you. You're not going to listen to me anyway.
Oh, no, I've got you on camera now. Now I can
I've been
rewind
on camera
it.
the whole time. You've had it down there.
Now I can rewind it again. Yeah, so...
I can't remember
Yeah?
that,
Oh, you can't? Yeah? Oh, that's bad being a police officer. So when you go to court and the judge asks you for stuff, you'll turn around and say, oh, I can't remember, seconds after trying to give it all the big one. You must be a really corrupt police officer. You can't remember 2 seconds after saying something, yeah? Is that what you are as a police officer? You are a joker. Do you agree with me or don't you agree with me?
I'm just coming to assist.
Look, well, I'm just asking you a question, whether you're assisting or not. You're here.
I'll come out later.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You heard what he said. You've been standing there, and he said that he stopped me under. No, you just heard what he said just then.
I heard
Come on.
43 of the terrorism.
No, you heard him say that they've said that I've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that a crime? Being here before filming? Do you think I should be stopped under Section 43?
I don't know why he stopped you under Section 43.
Okay.
You'll have to ask him.
Oh, well, he's not making much sense because he's already illegally detained me.
If the situation truly involved a terrorist threat, the other officer would have had no difficulty explaining why the auditor was stopped. Instead, his uncertainty suggests that even he did not see the reasonable suspicion needed to justify the detention. This clearly indicates that the initial officer may have acted on impulse rather than evidence. If there were a genuine threat, all officers involved would be aligned and clear about the reasons for the stop. The fact that the second officer distances himself from the decision suggests that the detention may have been poorly considered from the start. It highlights how some officers can make quick decisions without fully examining the facts or consulting their colleagues before acting.
Why ain't your number on full display?
Sorry?
His number's not on full display.
Yes, it is on full display. You can see
Have a
his
look.
number on
Have a
his
look.
shoulder.
Have a look.
I can see it right now.
No, you can't.
3620.
No, that's because you know him.
It's right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking there, am I? I'm not looking there. I'm looking here. I'm looking here.
Don't
Look.
get too close, please.
Oh, don't get too close. Why not?
Because
You
it's
was
my
close and
business.
personal.
I'm just trying to write this out.
Like
Threatening?
writing you a letter.
I've got a camera. Is that a threatening thing?
You don't know what
Well, I'm
looks
telling
threatening
you,
to
I
different
am not
people.
threatening anybody.
Okay, right.
Okay?
You've got it written down on a piece of paper.
But I'm telling you, I cannot see it.
Okay, well maybe you should get some glasses then.
Oh, you're being discriminative
So
now.
I've got a couple of.
Are you being discriminative?
Sir.
What are you being discriminative?
I've
But
got
I should get some glasses. No, don't tell me I should get glasses.
Just pay
Don't, oh
attention.
my God,
He's
me
written your
either.
slip now.
Don't start getting ignorant.
An officer's shoulder number is an important part of police accountability. It is meant to be clearly visible so the public can identify officers, especially in situations where they feel their rights may have been violated. Instead of addressing the issue or correcting it, the female officer chooses to mock the auditor. The auditor has just been detained on questionable grounds, yet instead of showing professionalism or understanding, she responds with snide comments and dismissive behavior. When someone believes their rights have been violated, they expect officers to act with dignity and respect, not sarcasm. This is not just poor judgment, but an attitude that is not compatible with professional policing.
You illegally touched me up, yeah, which I totally feel degraded.
If you want to argue about it after, I'm not going to argue
There's
about
no
what
argument.
I've written or
There isn't
anything.
an
You're going
argument.
to try and catch me out, whatever.
No, there's no argument.
You're free to walk around here, as I said, in the public. So if you want to film the
So
parade,
why wasn't that said?
I'm happy now who you are. There's nothing that we need to be unhappy with, or the security team are unhappy with.
You
anything like
know
that.
you messed up, don't you? I mean, 43.
I haven't messed up,
Come
sir.
on, 43.
I haven't messed up.
That is ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
You might think so.
It is.
But
How many terrorists have you actually caught walking around covertly filming? By the way, yeah, in its very nature,
It's a
in its
significant
very
building
nature,
on a significant
right?
day, sir.
Hostile reconnaissance under Section 43 is overt filming, yeah, and I'm covertly filming. I've got my camera out. I'm in a public place. That should have been the last section that
Okay,
you come
I'll put you
and
in
try
this,
to
I'll put you in
detain
this
me.
position, okay? If you were one of the security guards, they're protecting this parade today.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do?
I'd have to observe. I'd have to sit there and
Okay,
look.
I think that's
You
what they've
can't.
done.
No,
Obviously,
they
my
haven't
colleagues
done
go
it.
and speak to them.
I haven't been over
I
there.
haven't been here,
But I haven't
so I
been
don't
over there. I haven't acknowledged them and.
When the auditor questions the officer about the weak grounds for detention, the officer tries to shift responsibility by saying, "If you were security, what would you do?" This suggests the officer is relying heavily on third-party suspicion rather than making his own independent assessment. Just because security raised a concern does not automatically create reasonable suspicion of terrorism. That is where proper police judgment should come in. The role of the police is not to act blindly on security staff concerns, but to evaluate the situation independently. Security staff may feel uneasy about someone filming, but that alone does not meet the legal threshold for detention under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The officer's failure to distinguish between a security guard's discomfort and a genuine terrorist threat shows poor judgment and weak critical thinking.
I've been here about a minute and you came a minute after. I didn't go over there. They didn't see what I was doing. They saw me filming, which I'm lawfully able to film, yeah, legally. So they shouldn't be doing anything.
As I said to you,
Security isn't there to get
you're-
people
you're-
detained under Section 43.
As I said, you are perfectly right in saying you can film, and that's not a problem.
Yeah,
It's not
so
a
that's what
problem.
they should have been told. Why have you come and you've literally come, as I've said, you've defiled me, you've searched me, you searched under me groin and everything like that, yeah?
Search the belt line, sir.
Well, did you search my legs?
Yeah, I did search
Well,
your
that's
legs.
under me groin.
Okay.
Anyway, right? And I feel humiliated about that because
Well,
I've done
I apologise
nothing
if
wrong.
you feel humiliated. I don't want to make you feel humiliated. And if I did do that, then I apologise. As I say, if you wish to complain,
No, but by detaining
I've
me-
given you all the reference numbers that you need. As I say, the full form is going to be completed as soon as I get back to the police station. So if you want to complain about it, by all means do.
It's literally coming up to me. And although you might said that I was being evasive or whatever the word you
Evasive,
used,
sir.
evasive,
Evasive.
yeah, right? Do I have to answer any of your questions?
Sorry?
Do I have to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to. It's your
Okay,
opinion. You
okay,
don't- It's
no,
the
but-
same with the name and address, sir. You haven't given me your name and
But I
address.
don't have to.
That's fine.
No, but
and I haven't questioned
By
you about
law,
that.
do I have to?
But I haven't
No,
questioned
but
you
I'm
about
asking
that,
you,
have I?
by law,
know,
do I have to
haven't-
answer you?
you've not given me your name and address, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I will still put
So why
on the
didn't you
form
just continue it that way? You shouldn't be doing this, or you can be doing this. I mean, I'm legally, lawfully able to film, regardless of I want to answer you or not. That's my prerogative. This is England.
Yeah, as I said, you can film. I've got no issue.
Yeah, but that's what you should have come along in the very beginning. I should not have been detained. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You've come along, right, with the simple fact of detaining me under section 43.
No, there's more than
because
that, sir.
how long did you take to try to establish whether section 43 was?
How long would you need?
Well, more than what you done. You was there for about a minute, if that, trying to get me to say something.
I was asking you questions.
And then I asked you if you're filming me, right? And then you should have been. Yeah, but
I was asking you several questions.
What's my name was and what's my intentions?
Yeah, and why,
but do I have to do I have to tell you that?
When the auditor challenges the officer, asking how quickly he decided to detain him under section 43, the officer responds defensively, "How long would you need?" This response is not only dismissive but also revealing. It suggests that the officer did not take time to properly assess the situation, gather information, or consider the context. In reality, reasonable suspicion under section 43 requires more than vague discomfort or someone not immediately providing their name. The officer's reply also raises concerns about professionalism and accountability. Instead of acknowledging that he may have acted too quickly, he tries to reverse the question as if speed alone justifies the decision. This mindset is problematic, as it suggests that detention is treated as a reflex rather than a carefully considered decision.